Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with the Yarn Market, and today I am doing the hashtag Creep on June 2025 Nevermore by Traciefox Creative. I have all the links below in the description, so if you want to see her lovely packet with all of the bases, the ephemera, and games. I'm trying to think, there was 3 of them. So, yeah, and then this one is day 19, and this was a raven that I found from one of my digitals, and I did give him a red eye, just kind of try to make him spookier looking, and I did all the stitching, with the black lace and the maroon sari silk, and there's the Reaper, and some scary looking background papers, and then I stitched in a belly band. Kind of a double belly band. It just says Haunted Forest. And then this is talking about the poem. So the emotional torment symbolized by the ominous raven repeatedly utters nevermore. This is day 19. I just put day 19 on there because these are not in order any longer. So, and then yeah, I can put the small one up here. Then I actually did rip this, so I used some of my little DIY tape, kind of vintage tape. So there's that. And then this is the next page. So I believe I'll put page 20 here. And let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. And then that way we can kind of move on. This is going to be the background for this, I guess, a trifold it is. Let's see. I might have to shorten one of these pages just so it'll fold over. Has room to fold over. Oh, maybe that'll work, huh? And now this one says, this little snippet here, it says, and the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that's kind of creepy. Anyway, so I like this. This is like this purple is really pretty. Now I think this, okay, so it is short enough. If it's not, I can always shorten it a little bit more. So I found this door knocker. It's a sticker. I think I'm going to cut this white part out also. And then I use some of my Distress spray, Wilted Violet, on the cheesecloth that's going to represent the purple curtain. And then I just have some other pieces beside me. I did print out some of the, what's his name? Edgar Allan Poe. These are just little, it's on regular copy paper. I think actually I forgot to put the other paper in my printer, so it ended up just being on regular copy paper. So I can always back this if it needs back. I'm just going to cut these out. I just did 4. Now there's that. I'm going to put him in here since I believe he's talking about himself. So that's why I went ahead and and this is something you can get off of the website. It's these are free. These are not copyrighted or anything like that. I am, conscious of that. So, and I did find these little blue, I don't know how well you can see it. They're just kind of the head of the raven. They're blue and they have some kind of red something going through their wings. So I thought that might be kind of cool. Put on here. So we'll see if I can get that on there. And yeah, there we go. So there's that. So let me go ahead and cover this. This piece of ephemera might be good for the raven, only because it'd show up on there. I could just staple that on there. That might be an idea. Kind of just see that lay in there. Okay, I need a piece of paper to go behind just so I can get this glued. Like I said, I just I think it's easier just to go ahead and get some type of paper on here. I mean, maybe I could use some other kind of paper. I don't know. You know, I just have this, so I'm just going to use it. Can't save this because I mean, I guess you could save it. Could save it just for Halloween. I'm actually just trying to use up what I printed too. So you could just use like book page if you don't have the, you know, if you're not going to print any type of printables. And everybody does decorating differently. I do try not to use in my own work the printables. I kind of just like to have it organic. But I don't know. Tracy kind of got kind of addicted to this, so let's see. I think I'm gonna kind of go that way with it. Yeah. And then just cut around this, you know. That's what you're left with. Get this out of the way. That did come in handy there. So now I did kind of do some rearranging today. And oh, I kind of messed right there. So I'll just patch in something else with that instead of trying to take it off. And then these papers I did print on actual copy paper. So, I mean, it does have some aged on it, but for the most part. Okay, I think I'm going to go straight across, then come back in with those pieces there. And yeah, I don't know if I'm just going to, I could just do a pocket. I'll do a clear pocket just so you can see the, you know, I like seeing, I don't like it hidden, I guess. I don't like hidden pockets. I'll just put another clear pocket on the page. I do need to do all that too before I get it all sewn in. Oh, I cut that a little too far. Back up my scissors there. Okay, so there's that. Okay, not too bad. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even like pretend that I could even see where that fold was. I'm gonna go, let me see, I'm gonna go this way and then the other way. And this does have, still has room, like there's enough space on there if you wanted to, you know, write something down. Yeah. Make sure this is gonna fold over okay. Might have to trim it up a little bit. I think you got a little bit out of whack there. My corners. Oh, not too bad. I thought they kind of got out of whack. Yeah, I like this purple. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's folding over really nicely. It's going to need some little bit of glue in here. Oh, you know, this is where I do need to patch. So, let's see here. I mean, it just needs a little bit of a patch. Where's that paper I just tore off? Yeah, maybe we'll use the ruler and get like a little rough edge to put on there. Oh, that was a really good rough edge there. So Let's see, I think I'm going to go in with some liquid glue. I might wrap it around. You could probably do this too to secure the edges too, instead of doing some type of stitching. I just thought of that. I think just reinforce that. So let's see here. Let me turn this the other way. I'm not sure why that little dog is barking so much today. Yeah, she's my mom's dog, so I know in case you haven't, watched my video, I am taking care of my mom's little dog. Oh, let's see. Get some glue on here. We don't want to have to cut that corner again. Oh, that's okay. It's just giving it, actually this just gives it a little extra texture on there. So let's see here. Now I don't have a guide, so I'll use this as a guide. There we go. I lost the guide there when I folded that over. That worked out. Okay, there we go. A little bit more glue on there. I'm knocking stuff over here. Okay. Oh, I like that. Now it's just a little bit more. So we can go in with some of this, what is this, aged mahogany. I was just trying to pick up just a little bit that's already left on these brushes. It's curling a little bit, which is good. Okay, got that cleaned up there where I didn't quite get I didn't hit that in the right way. So here we go. So let's go ahead and distress with some black. I think I do like that on there, the aged mahogany. Let's go ahead and use that one. It actually goes really well with that that purple. What was that purple called again? That's called Wilted Violet. I said this is just getting rid of the white, you guys, on the paper. You always, because you're printing on white paper, so that's going to show there. And again, this is preference. This is not something you have to do. Like I said, I think this Distress Oxide is my favorite supply, so I will probably use it all the time. Just if it needs a little bit of color, you can stencil with it. Use your stencils with it. I think it's just very versatile, honestly. I think I covered everything. Not 100%, but close, maybe. Okay, now I just have to decide where I'm going to put everything. So I think I'm going to put the curtain here on the outside, and maybe we'll frame Edgar here. I'm not sure if I can get any ripped edges off of here. I'll really hold that down. Maybe I can without, I still want to see him. Well, almost. Okay, I think I need to move that out of the way to do this. There we go. There we go. It was a little bit bigger piece, but it kind of even makes it look a little bit better there. I do have a frame. I wonder if the frame. Well, the frame can't be too big though. Well, you know, if I cut that down a little bit more, that'll look good. I think I will try to use that. That's just my Creep on June ephemera over there. I want to have my label. I want to forget about my label. I just cut around this one this time, so I know I've been like sanding the edges, you know, just change it up a little bit. Oh. We'll just wrinkle it for sure. And then you can get some distress oxide in there also. Go ahead and move these out of the way. This did take a little bit of time to dry, you guys, so I'm kind of glad I did that off camera. Let me see, I'm going to close this up. It has been drying out, so might have to get in there and clean that again. Okay, let's see here. You know, it might be easier just to pop him in there. Let's see. My X-Acto knife and just put a line down here. See if I can just pop him through there. That's easier than trimming, I think. Oh, it's still a little bit too wide. Okay, let's see if we can get that just a little bit off. That's too much. Okay, let's try this side now, since I already got a rip over there. I actually have to tape him. Yep, it's gonna work. I'm gonna make it work. There we go. And then I can just pull that down instead of trying to measure everything. There we go. Oh, I like that. But he needs to be distressed. So the white paper is showing. And where'd the black one go? And I could cut this too, just a little bit more, or tear it, just to have a little bit of extra room in there. And you guys can see the white on there. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Now we'll go in and flip him in there. Get a little bit of glue down on the bottom here, so I can just cut off what's ever hanging out. There we go. No? Huh. Okay, let's try that. I didn't want to have to recut the frame. Very messy cut, but I think it worked. Okay, there we go. I think I'm just going to put a little bit at the top. Maybe wrinkle them up just a tad bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. He always looks, all these pictures that I see online, you know, like, he always looks all sad and a little crazy. Okay, so, let's see, I need to get this in here. I think I'm gonna, well, I don't know about using that one. Oh, you know what though? Maybe I'll cut it and then that way I can get the scissors in there. I do have that other little device too. I just, you know, I seen this door knocker and I go, oh, you know, I could drape the fabric over there like a purple curtain. There you go. You just, you know, this is all your interpretation of his poems and these little snippets of his poem. Just another way to get your mind thinking about different things, like what you can decorate with. Oh, is that going to drive me nuts? That white? I'm not sure if I can. Let's see. Let's see if we can put some distress on it to darken it up. I'm not sure because it's shiny. So let's see if we can cut a little bit more without completely messing up the sticker. You know, I want the image on there. Here. Okay. Might have to just do it like that and then kind of just, you know, touch it up if it shows with some paint or something. Doesn't seem to want to be the white. So let's see. I wonder if I can just put some paint on it afterwards. Okay, so this is my thought here, and kind of have the purple kind of go through. And then we get our purple curtain just hanging down on each side. I'll just leave a little extra there. That was kind of overkill, it looked like. We can do it. We can wrap this twice. So there we go. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then have the photo, you know, behind like that. Okay, I really like that. Let's see, now I got to get the backing off of here. This is a sticker. Okay, this one came off easier than some of them, which is nice. It's just shiny. So let's see, I'm going to tear this part. Backing. Probably easier way to do this, huh? It's going to want to stick, which is fine. Over just a little bit more. There we go. No, no, it's over too far. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go about there. I'm trying to just kind of like get this apart where it hangs down more like a curtain. I don't want it too long. I guess this is a trifold. I'll have to put some glue on there. Just to, you know, hold that down so it doesn't go anywhere. So there we go. Oh, you know, I do not have. I did not distress the frame. Just get some mahogany in there. Aged mahogany. Looks nice on everything, I feel. If you guys don't think so, let me know in comments. Okay. Let's see, what am I going to put inside? Am I going to put anything else inside? I have, what do I have over here? I have well, I have that raven. I might do a raven inside. Let's see, I have the graveyard. This is a moth. Oh yeah, maybe I'll just do the graveyard. And oh, the raven is on there. I'm just gonna put this kind of down below. Like that. It just kind of goes with that little snippet there. Which I guess I'm gonna have to put that inside now since I don't really room. Or I could put it up there. Add more layers. Yeah, I could do that. I'm kind of just trying to wrinkle it up a little bit so it's not so like new looking. And then I can, as I'm putting this down, I can make more creases in it. No, I'm probably going to have to get some glue under the piece there. It's going to keep coming up. There we go. Probably need to let that sit just a little bit so it stays down. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. What else did I have to put in here? Oh, the blue. I have the blue. Let's see. So I'll just cut out one of these. Hopefully I cut it semi-straight. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I just want one of them. Kind of wish this was a little bit more room there, but always I could just staple it on the bottom. This one I could staple on the bottom. Or maybe over here. Or glue it. I could sew it. Maybe I'll just sew that on there, huh? That might be easier just to sew it on. Because it doesn't matter that it goes on the other side of this anyway. So let's see, I need a paper clip or something. Just so we know where I'm sewing it. There we go. And maybe I'll sew like something down below too, like, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. Oh, you know, I did have this. Maybe I'll sew both of these pieces on there. Oh, it shows up so much better. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. I am going to use this behind there. This was something in the ephemera from this Creep on June 2025. It's just a piece of writing. Just getting the white off. And then I'll distress this before I put that on there. I do like this under the raven really shows through on that, what is that again? Not vellum. What is that stuff called? Acetate. And this could just be like from his poems too, like a page out of his poems. I think it goes this way. Not sure what it says. It's really scripty and small, so. There we go. Now this I can actually glue on there and then I'll sew it on. So I'll do that. Oh, I like this though. I like it a lot. I know I'm covering that up, the pretty purple, but gotta have the raven on there. That's why I just printed some stuff on the website, and I'm sure these are copyrighted, but I'm not selling them. So that's where you get in trouble when you sell them. So I'm not doing that though. I'm just using it for personal use. Okay, now this on there is going to look fantastic. Oh, I like that. It's going to look really nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, there's that. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't, the sewing machine on the camera doesn't work real well. I got the purple there, looks cool. Just got to figure out how to go back. I'm wondering if I use the, if I just outline it with the, oh yeah, it does work. Okay. Rid of the white. There we go. I know it's messy, but that's okay. Okay, that should dry. Okay, good. Got rid of the white. Okay, these just folded back up on themselves, so apparently they're not going to come out. So I will get some, maybe I'll put, oh, you know, I have this piece here too. Maybe I should use this piece. Could use it here. Yeah, I've really been trying to use these, the ephemera. Okay, I'm on day, what am I on, day 20? I'm on day 20, so I have 10 days left. So it's just kind of nice to use the stuff that I printed. And I think I'll give this a little sand, and hopefully you guys, that's not too loud on your ear. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think about that. Like I said, the Edgar Allan Poe photo is not, it just has no copyright on it. That actually came from Wikipedia, I believe. Wikipedia, something like that. So yeah. And I think the blue one actually, no, there was nothing copyrighted on it itself, like logo or there's that background that put watermarks on it. So maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure exactly. So there we go. I'm going to kind of crinkle this one too. Oh, we got to get some, I ripped it. Oh, we got to definitely get some color in there. There we go. Well, I got more white showing. How'd I do that? Okay, I'm going to get this down first. See, I'm going to go over here this way so maybe I don't cover too much of it up. Like the, what are those skeleton witches there? Oh, they're kind of creepy looking. Sure. Stays away from the fold. Yeah. There we go. So let's see here. We need some black soot in there. For that. I ripped it really well. There we go. Fringe that right up. Okay. There we go. So I will get this sewn. Probably get a tab put on. Get that one closed because of the paper clip. Let's see, let's put that on. Let's take that off for a minute. There we go, another little trifold going in there. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And then we'll, till next time, I'm just going to wish you guys a great day. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.